courtroom by the budding generation for his inspirational speech and motivated act. His contribution to our office is remarkable. Delighted to inform that our chief guest will install this event of kiosk machine, which will be an abundant use to both law officers and the police officers who attend the office of the public prosecutor, and this will result in saving much manpower and precious time. I will be failing in my duty if I do not acknowledge the contribution rendered by the Honorable High Court in this regard, especially the IT Committee of the High Court, headed by Honorable Lord Chief Justice M. Sundar. My heartiest welcome to our Chief Justice to this event. Our association with the police force is inextricable, especially with the Chief Justice. When a single judge of the Honorable High Court Madras passed the remark that 90% of the police officers are corrupt, our learner said public prosecutor plunged into action till the remarks are getting expanded. By a division bench of this Honorable Court Madras, consisting of senior most judges of the Chartered High Court, our learner said public prosecutor was so much infuriated. Finally, he came out with a tempered manner, expending the remarks, adverse remarks against the police force. The cooperation of our chief guest in this matter was really astonishing. Similarly, when a division bench of this court, Madras took up the issue, constitution of a separate wing, investigation wing, our chief guest played a vital role, and our learned state public prosecutor, sir, and our chief guest worked together, and the division bench of the Honorable Court High Court placed its appreciation on record for the government under chief guest. Thus, we two are always get united and our bond inseparable. My heartiest welcome to our chief guest, sir. I really feel elated in welcoming our special guest, the Director General of Police and the Commissioner of Police Greater Chennai. He always maintained a close rapport with our noble institution, and he was kind enough in meeting our needs at all the times. My welcome address will be incomplete if I do not mention a few words about our learned state public prosecutor, sir. Even though he conveyed me specifically and repeatedly that I do not say any words about him in the event, but on the other hand, I do feel that I will not only be failing in my duty, but also I will remain ever ungrateful to our institution if I do not say a few words about our learned state public prosecutor. Though he is head of the family, but never acts so, as he is by all means as part and parcel of our family. To say preciously, he is Ungalil Oruvan. Further, his special qualities are the welcome and consider the view of all and take a decision only in the interest of the institution and in the interest of the state. Another unique quality is that he places all on the same footing, which can rarely be seen. He always conducted every event in a grand manner with utmost perfection, and it remains us to the famous film director Shankar movies, Brahmandam. I also welcome all my colleagues who stand for the upkeeping of the reputation of this institution at all times. Welcome all.
Thank you, sir, for delivering a wonderful welcome address. Now, may I request our learned state public prosecutor to wrap shawl and present books to our special guest, the respected Director General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Greater Chennai, who had introduced many welfare measures to quote specially Kaval, Karangal, Paravai, and Anandam and Magazhi. May I request the respected Director General of Police, Commissioner of Police to give a special address to the gathering here.
respected Director General of Police, Dr. C. Shailendra Babu, the head of the Criminal Legal Affairs of the State Public Prosecutor, through Hassan Muhammad Jinnah sir, all the members of legal fraternity assembled here. I feel humbled standing before you here today evening. Thanks for inviting me on this occasion of a farewell to our Director General of Police. A few words about our DGP, since apart from a senior, he has also been a colleague. Just now, about PP, our public prosecutor said that he always says that I am one amongst you. So our Director General of Police, Dr. Bob, is also one amongst us, but like among stars, there is one sun. So we have something called as prima inter pares. Like in cabinet, first among equals, the primus inter pares. The first among equals, he is. So there may be stars, sun is also star, but the first among equals, that's the place he belongs to. He has been guiding us, he has been the guiding star for us, he has been a friend, philosopher for us, and definitely a very motivating factor in a lot of aspects. Way back when you studied democracy, we were taught about the three limbs. The fourth estate press came a bit later. Among three limbs, one is the judiciary and the members of the judiciary. Today's date, in that aspect of third limb, we have the print and visual media way back, and now we have social media. And we should learn from our DG as to how the power of social media can also be exploited, turned around to maximize the benefits of it and reaching the people. In today's date, we can do a lot. But there is a saying that if the peacock danced in jungles, who saw it? What's the fun of it? So the talent, the power of reach, the power of motivating people, and bringing transformation to life, especially young people, how he has done through the reach of social media, just like the third limb of judiciary, the third limb of audio, print, visual, and social media. He has done it to a tremendous extent, and it's quite a learning experience we have had with him. I will only say that definitely, I believe, we all believe, that he has a lot of juice still left in him, and the system will definitely utilize his services, and we'll all benefit from that. And thank you all again. Good evening.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. May I request our learned State Public Prosecutor to give his presidential address, who has led our institution remarkably during the last 2 years.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இந்த விழாவிற்கு வருகை தந்திருக்கின்ற இந்த விழாவின் கதாநாயகன் டைரக்டர் ஜெனரல் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் டாக்டர் ஷைலேந்திர பாபு ஐபிஎஸ் சார் அவர்களே, சென்னை மாநகர காவல்துறை ஆணையர் டைரக்டர் ஜெனரல் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் சங்கர் ஜிவால் சார் ஐபிஎஸ் அவர்களே, என்னுடைய சக அரசு வழக்கறிஞர்களே, அலுவலக நண்பர்களே, பத்திரிகை மீடியா நண்பர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கம். இன்று ஷைலேந்திர பாபு சார் அவர்களுக்கு ஃபேர்வெல் அப்படிங்கிறதே என்னால் நினச்சி பார்க்க முடியல. ஏன்னா அவருக்கு 60 வயசு ஆகிருக்காங்கிறத பார்த்தா யாரும் சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. இன்னும் நான் பார்த்த காலத்துலேருந்து சார் எப்படி இருந்தாரோ அப்படி தான் இப்பயும் இருக்கிறாங்க. நான் ஒரு 20 வருஷமாக நம்ம எல்லாருமே பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருப்போம், எல்லா மீடியாஸ் எல்லாத்துலேயும். பாபு சார் சொன்னது மாதிரி வெரி பாப்புலர் பாப்புலிஸ்ட் போலீஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்னு சொன்னால் சாரை சொல்லலாம். நான் பார்த்தப்போ 20 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி எப்படி இருந்தாங்களோ அப்படி தான் இப்போ வரைக்கும் இருந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. இங்கே டிஜிபியா பொறுப்பேற்றவுடன் நம்ம பப்ளிக் ப்ராசிக்யூட்டர் ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வந்தாங்க. மரியாதை நிமித்தமாக நாங்கள் சந்தித்தோம். அதே போல் கமிஷனர் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் சங்கர் ஜிவால் சார் கமிஷனராக பொறுப்பேற்றவுடன் பப்ளிக் ப்ராசிக்யூட்டர் ஆஃபீஸ் வந்தாங்க. இதை எதுக்காக நான் இங்கே சொல்கிறேன்னா, இப்போது சில அதிகாரிகள் வந்து நம்ம பிபி ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வரதையும் கோர்ட்டுக்கு வரதையுமே ஏதோ ஒரு கௌரவ குறைச்சலாக நினைக்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் அதையெல்லாம் தாண்டி எந்த ஒரு விஷயமாக இருந்தாலும் அவர்கள் அதை பற்றி யோசிப்பதில்லை. நேராக வந்து எந்த நிமிஷத்தில் வேணாலும் அவங்கள நம்ம தொடர்பு கொள்ளலாம். எப்போ கால் பண்ணாலும் அந்த கால் மிஸ் பண்ணால் கூட திரும்ப அட்டன் பண்ணுவாங்க. சில சமயங்களில் நமக்கு சில ஆஃபீஸர்ஸை பிடிக்கிறதே கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும். நம்ம பிபி ஆஃபீஸில் இருக்கிற நம்மளே ஆஃபீஸர்ஸை பிடிக்கிறது கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும்னா அப்போ பொதுமக்கள் எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படுவாங்க. ஆனால் அந்த அந்த பேரியரை வந்து பிரேக் பண்ணவங்க 2 ஆஃபீஸர்ஸும். நான் கூட தொடர்ந்து சொல்கிறது, நம்ம போலீஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸை பொறுத்தளவில் நம்ம ஐஏஎஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ் மாதிரி கிடையாது. ஏன்னா ஐஏஎஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ் கோர்ட்டோடு அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு கண்டினியூஸ் ஒரு தொடர்பு அப்படிங்கிறது கிடையாது. ஆனால் நம்ம எந்த ஒரு கேஸ் ரிஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணாலும் அது மேஜிஸ்ட்ரேட் கோர்ட்லேருந்து ஆரம்பித்து சுப்ரீம் கோர்ட் வரைக்கும் நமக்கு கோர்ட்டோட ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். ஆனால் அதில் கோர்ட்டுக்கு வர்றதுக்கு அதிகாரிகளோ இல்லை பிபி ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வர்றதுக்கோ காவல்துறை நண்பர்கள் வந்து யோசிக்கக்கூடாதுங்கிறத நான் அடிக்கடி சொல்லுவேன். ஏன்னா அது கோர்ட்டுக்கு வர்றதுன்றது தவறான விஷயம் கிடையாது. இப்போ இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்திருக்காங்கன்னா சில கமிஷனர்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கிறப்போ இன்னும் நிறைய பேரை நான் பார்த்ததே கிடையாது நம்ம பிபி ஆஃபீஸில். ஆனால் இவங்க யோசிச்சதே கிடையாது. எப்போ வேணாலும் பிபி ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு ரெகுலராக சார் இது வந்து ஒரு 3வது முறைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது மாதிரி கமிஷனர் சாரும் சரி அவங்க அதெல்லாம் யோசிச்சதில்லை. இப்போ இங்கே பாபு சார் சொன்னாங்க அந்த 90% போலீஸ் இஷ்யூ வந்தப்போ அன்னைக்கு ஈவினிங் வந்து செய்தி வருது. வந்த உடனே நைட்டு 11:30 மணிக்கு எனக்கு சைலேந்திர பாபு சார் கால் பண்ணுறாங்க. சார் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயம் வந்திருக்கு, இதை நம்ம ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணணும். இது வந்து காவல்துறை தோழர்கள் மத்தியில் இது ஒரு அந்த மோரல் அஃபெக்ட் பண்ணும், அது நிறைய பேரை டிமோட்டிவேட் பண்ணும், நம்ம ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணணும் சார் அப்படின்னு கண்டினியூஸாக என்னை இன்சிஸ்ட் பண்ணாங்க. சரி இதை சுப்ரீம் கோர்ட் போகலாமா அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இன்னைக்கு வந்து அந்த அந்த களங்கம் துடைக்கப்பட்டு இருக்கிறதுனா அதுக்கு காரணம் அதை கடைசி வரைக்கும் அதை போராடி செய்தவர் சைலேந்திர பாபு சார். இன்னைக்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய சூழல் நிறைய வழக்குகளில் வந்து விடுதலை ஆகிறது என்பதற்காக ஜஸ்டிஸ் ஆனந்த வெங்கடேஷ் பெஞ்ச் அவங்க ஒரு இந்த ஸ்பெஷல் இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் டீம் அப்படிங்கிறத ஒன்று கொண்டுட்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னப்போ நான் சார்கிட்ட பேசினேன். சார்கிட்ட பேசினோன்னே சார் நம்ம உங்களோட பீரியடில் இதை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணதா இருக்கணும், நம்ம இந்த இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷனில் வேற அவங்களுக்குலாம் வேற எந்த ரோலும் கொடுக்காம இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் மட்டும் பண்ணுறது மாதிரி உங்கள் பீரியடில் செஞ்சால் நல்லா இருக்கும்னு நான் சொன்னேன். கோர்ட்டோட அந்த டைரக்ஷன்ஸை உடனடியாக கேரி அவுட் பண்ணி 2 முறை அந்த வழக்கில் அப்ரிசியேஷன் வந்து நம்ம ஹைகோர்ட் வந்து சார் அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. நாங்களும் உங்களை இந்த நேரத்தில் இந்த வாய்ப்பை பயன்படுத்தி உங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லுகிறோம் சார். கமிஷனர் சாரை பற்றி சொல்லவே வேணாம். அவங்க நம்ம அருள் சொன்னார், நிறைய விஷயங்கள் ஆனந்தமாக இருக்கட்டும், பறவையாக இருக்கட்டும், நிர்பயாவாக இருக்கட்டும், முத்துவும் 30 திருடர்களும்னு சொல்லி ஒரு காமிக் புக்காக இருக்கட்டும், நிறைய இன்னோவேட்டிவாக நிறைய விஷயங்கள் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இப்போ அடுத்து டைரக்டர் ஜெனரல் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் சார் வந்து சைலேந்திர பாபு சார் ரிட்டையர் ஆகிறாங்கன்னா அடுத்து அந்த இடத்துக்கு வரக்கூடியவர்களும் அவர்கள் எந்த அளவுக்கு நம்முடைய அரசு வழக்கறிஞர் அலுவலகத்துக்கும் நீதிமன்றத்திற்கும் உதவியாக இருந்தார்களோ அதே போன்று வரக்கூடிய டிஜிபி அவர்களும் நமக்கு உதவியாக இருப்பார்கள் என்கிற நம்பிக்கை இருக்கிறது. அதே போல் எப்போதும் டிஜிபி சார் சைலேந்திர பாபு சார் அவர் வந்து டிஜிபியாக பொறுப்பேற்றோன்னா ஒரு விஷயம் சொன்னார், எனக்கு அது ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்தது, நான் ரொம்ப ரசித்தேன். என்னென்னா நான் எல்லா காவல்துறை அதிகாரிகளுக்கும் மனிதாபிமானத்தோடு நடந்து கொள்வதற்கு உரிய பயிற்சிகளை நான் கொடுப்பேன் என்கிறத ரொம்ப உறுதியாக சொன்னாங்க. அது அடிப்படை தேவை. ஏன்னா இப்போ பொதுமக்களுடைய நண்பன் காவல்துறைன்னு நம்ம சொல்கிறோம். ஆனால் அதை சரியாக செயல்படுத்தணுங்கிறத எண்ணத்தினுடைய வெளிப்பாடாக தான் அதை நான் பார்க்குறேன். இப்போ கோர்ட்டுக்கு வரதுக்கே நிறைய போலீஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ் பயப்படுறாங்கன்னா, அதே மாதிரி சில பேர் போலீஸ் ஸ்டேஷனுக்கு போகிறதுக்குமே நிறைய பேர் பயப்படுவாங்க. அதாவது குற்றவாளிகள் மட்டும், தப்பு பண்ணியிருக்கிறவன் மட்டும்தான் போலீஸ் ஸ்டேஷனுக்கு போகிறதுக்கு பயப்படணுமே தவிர பொதுமக்கள் பயப்படக்கூடாது. அந்த எண்ணத்தை சைலேந்திர பாபு சார் அவர்கள் விதைத்திருக்கிறார். தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடியவர்கள் பொதுமக்கள் காவல்துறையின் நண்பன் என்கிற அந்த உன்னத நோக்கத்தை தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடியவர்களும் அதை கடைபிடிப்பார்கள் என்பதை சொல்லி, சார் உங்களுக்கு ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட்ன்றதே கிடையாது, உங்களை ரிட்டையர் ஆக விட மாட்டாங்க. கமிஷனர் சார் சொன்னாங்க உங்களுடைய சர்வீஸ் நிச்சயமாக பயன்படுத்தப்படும்னு. நாங்களும் அதை முழுமையாக நம்புகிறோம். உங்களுக்கு எங்கள் அனைவரின் சார்பில் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் பாராட்டுகளையும் சொல்லி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring presidential address. May I request our learned state public prosecutor to wrap shawl, present books, and a memento to our chief guest, the respected Director General of Police, Head of Police Force, who is a trendsetter for rising generation and civil service aspirant. Thank you, sir. May I request the respected Director General of Police, Head of Police Force, to open the kiosk and deliver a special address.
Respected Mr. Hassan Mohammed Jinnah, State Public Prosecutor, respected DGP and Commissioner of Police, Mr. Shankar Jiwal, respected Sri Babu Muthumiran, who has given the welcome address, distinguished prosecutors of the state, guests, members of the media, police officers, ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud privilege to be here to be felicitated on the verge of my retirement by the State Public Prosecutor, Mr. Hassan Mohammed Jinnah sir, and all other prosecutors. It's a special privilege because we are partners in the criminal justice system, and it's a very, very important partnership. As the State Public Prosecutor has mentioned, you know what's kind of the biggest problem when partners are involved? The biggest problem could be cooperation. Cooperation is generally a big problem, not only in India, anywhere in the world. And cooperation is the essence of human life, how human beings inhabited the whole of the earth, from being a cave people living in African jungles. Today we are able to control the whole world. Individually we are not more powerful than lions or tigers or elephants, but we can bring all the tiger and elephant into a zoo. You know how? It is because of the cooperation. People can cooperate with each other and they can capture an elephant, whereas elephant can't cooperate. Or lions, when a lion cannot speak and all the lions cannot listen like this, they have a problem. Whereas this speech can be heard anywhere in the world because we can cooperate. But that cooperation generally doesn't come that easily. As a police officer, as prosecutors, as advocates, you will be knowing in a residential area, when there are 10 houses, at least one fellow will not cooperate with the rest of them. There will be at least one complaint in the police station from every residential apartment. Am I right? Because one man will never pay the maintenance charge. He will not cooperate. So, when that is the case, our public prosecutor, Jinnah sir, has mentioned that this 2 years we had remarkable, profound cooperation between the police department and the prosecuting agency, and because of this, there is a good cooperation in the judiciary also. The simple example is today's farewell party. There is no such tradition of a farewell being offered by the prosecuting officers, states, to the retiring Director General of Police. So, Jinnah sir only initially started for the retiring DGP of the time, Shakil Ahmad, for the first time, followed by ADGP Law and Order. In fact, that tradition was not there at all. But because of the special relationship he maintained with the prosecutors, he was given a very remarkable farewell party like this in the month of December. I also attended that. So today it is my farewell party. I will make use of this opportunity to really thank the public prosecutor, Mr. Jinnah sir, for being a very strong support to the police department in the last 2 years. And the simple evidence is that not once the DG was called in any of the courts, law courts in Tamil Nadu. Not one single stricture was passed against the DGP or even any senior police officer. But that did not come that easily. On a daily basis, every judgment is being followed up. Every case is being followed up. Officers are given proper instructions. If a proper officer has not come, it was intimated. We immediately react, respond, and we had been able to prevent. It's a prevention of any such incident. I am personally thankful for getting the adverse remark of the Honorable High Court that the police department is not good up to a very large extent, and it was really demoralizing. Therefore, we took it up with the public prosecutor. I will even consider this as a department's victory. So there are other instances in which the court has appreciated only because the way it was being presented in the Honorable High Court, Special Division for the investigation being in the police station. We implemented this direction of the court in letter and in spirit. Another very important incident, the way the court has taken the matter in the Supreme Court, when a YouTuber has created such a havoc. He has created an impression. Our Commissioner of Police has mentioned that apart from the 3 pillars or 4 pillars of democracy, today the strongest pillar is now the social media. And rumors can be easily spread in the social media, and people will believe, and it will create serious law and order problems. A few years ago, in a village in Tiruvannamalai, public stopped a car, beaten and killed all the people in the car. They are the very ordinary people who are going to Tiruvannamalai temple. You know why? There is a rumor that people are coming to catch children, kidnap children. It's a rumor. At the same time, there was an incident in Tirupati, there is an incident in Vijayawada, there is an incident in Mysore, Maharashtra, so many places. Innocent people, because of the rumor they are coming to kidnap their children, they beat and killed the people. Those who killed them are very innocent people. They believed a rumor. Rumors can have such an effect. So such a rumor was created in Tamil Nadu on March 1st, I think, as if the North Indian people are being butchered. And one fellow has uploaded 6 videos of people killing other people in places. It actually happened only in Mumbai, Mysore, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Other states. And old videos are shown as if it has taken place recently, now in Tamil Nadu. So all the workers were terrified. They are panicking. Many people started moving to native places. At this point in time, apart from trying to create an awareness that this is not happening, reinstating faith in the mind of the people, we arrested the main YouTuber. This is Manish. What is it? Manish, isn't it? Kashyap. Manish Kashyap. Kashyap moved the court, and he moved the Supreme Court. And our PP has drafted a reply in the Supreme Court, the affidavit, under what circumstances this man has been arrested, how he has very clearly planned it, the story, and has misrepresented the facts, created such a problem in Tamil Nadu. It can become a problem throughout India also. Such a labor unrest he has created. And on going this, his bail petition was dismissed. And the Supreme Court has mentioned that Tamil Nadu is supposed to be one of the most peaceful states. In a peaceful state, people like you cannot create problems like this. Therefore, your bail petition is dismissed. Supreme Court encomium on the law and order situation in Tamil Nadu is a very rare appreciation, for which I like to thank the public prosecutor and all the prosecutors in the state who have been. Something very important. My court people say there are 30,000 cases against me in the High Court of Madras. In the sense, I am one of the respondents in 30,000 cases. They say previously it was 36,000 cases. And about 60 cases it is contempt cases. So we'll never know which case will come up. So protecting us from 30,000 litigations. Naturally, many of them will be from our own people. If you look at the people's life, the biggest danger will come from your closest relatives only, or friends. Like that, many litigations are coming from our own in service matters. So every such litigations are properly dealt with, and so far 2 years of time, we didn't have any much problem in the court. So therefore, the public prosecutor was mentioning that when I assumed charge, I had taken a promise that I will request or make the police force of Tamil Nadu a more humanitarian police force. We have taken a lot of steps to see that people, when they come to the police station, are given a proper treatment. Their problems are heard in the police stations. We have appointed 2,300 station reception officers. They will sit in front of the police station. There is a computer. They will take the complainant when they come. They make them to sit. They write down their complaints and they inform the concerned police officer. There is a record of who has come to the police station, what is their problem, and subsequently, if their problems are properly addressed. Such a setup we brought in. We have started constantly training our officers in human relationship. I have personally conducted a program called Attitudinal Change. Attitude really matters. In any profession, it's law profession or police profession or medical profession, ultimately the attitude matters. Our public prosecutor sir was telling about how we have been cooperating well. The commissioner has come and met me, DGP has come and met me. So this cooperation comes from the attitude. Our attitude is ultimately what is our aim? What is our goal? Goal is that we should get prosecute and get conviction against the culprits. The aim is that the investigation should go in the proper line. The aim is that ultimately there should be peace in the state. When that is the aim, the question of who is big or who is not big, it doesn't arise. It's a question of comradeship. It's a question of friendship. It's a question of, mutual trust and mutual relationship. So we had such a grand aim of a good law and order situation, justice to the people. Therefore, this change of attitude training, personally, I invited all the SHOs into my office in a batch of 70 people. And we have showed them 20 videos in which police had not been that very much kind with the public. You would have seen a lot of videos going about in which the police have not acted properly. So we show them, see, look at this is the behavior. Then there will be a training program from various people. I had a special training program for the DSPs and above officers. This program is called leadership, style of leadership. So leadership style has changed. Older times, people will abuse, send memos, insult junior officers, keep them in their toes, degrade them, and make them work. Today, the system has changed. Today's system is encourage them, train them, equip them, empower them, reward them. They'll do their best. Everybody is as good as us. We generally think that other people are not okay. I am okay, you are not okay. And there's a book. There's a book called I am okay, you are okay. There's another book called I am okay, you are not okay. Another book, you are okay, but I am not okay. That's also not very good. So, that kind of a system we have introduced, and we are trying to change the culture. That's our idea. Our aim is to change the culture of the organization. That we have been trying to do. There's a lot of good result because of late we are recruiting a lot of young officers. Of the last 2 years, we have recruited 1,000 sub-inspectors. Subsequently, another 444 sub-inspectors. They are undergoing training. Similarly, 10,000 constables. Another 300,700 constables. They are all graduates. Police constables today are graduates. About 30% of them are engineers. Engineers. So, I don't know how many lawyers is there among them, I don't know. But their behavior is certainly far, far better. So, the results are showing this year so far there is no death in police custody in whole of Tamil Nadu. In fact, there is the last 8 months there is no death in police custody. And there is no serious complaint of torture of people in the police custody. So there is a sea change. There's a quantum change in the behavior of the police officers. It's a welcome change as our PPS prosecutor. It's a mission. I'm very sure my successor in the police department will carry on the vision and improve the judiciary police relationship. And ultimately, our big aim is justice, peace, and tranquility. Thank you very much, the public prosecutor, all the officers. I am really, really honored by this farewell party. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for opening the kiosk and delivering a wonderful speech. May I request our learned additional public prosecutor, Thiru Rajkumar, to present the vote of thanks.
I convey my sincere thanks to the Chief Guest of this event, the respected Director General of Police and Head of Police Force. I also express my deep heartfelt thanks to the special guest of the event, the respected Director General of Police and Commissioner of Police, Greater Chennai Police, for having graced this occasion, sparing his valuable time. I also thank our learned state public prosecutor for leading us in making this institution a praiseworthy one. I express all my thanks to my colleagues who contribute a lot for upkeeping the reputation and spirit of this institution. I also thank another gathering here. I once again thank everyone for making this event a grand success. Thank you. Thank you.
Kindly rise for national anthem.
bathroom